Hi everybody. Welcome to all my soul family and all my subscribers, and to any new people who just happened upon my channel. If you happen upon this reading, then there are messages for you. This is this week's Twin Flame Sacred Partnership reading, messages for the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine. And I started recording this earlier and my camera messed up, so I had to cut it off. But here, I had to start over. So here are the first cards that came out. I used the Lightworker Oracle by Alana Fairchild, and the Master Healing card came out as a number 33. And look how beautiful. I just think this card is incredibly beautiful. And this card speaks to me about all the healing, all of the downloads, all the planetary, see all of these planets, all of this stuff out here, all of the, and you can see this person's crown chakra is just really open, their heart, their throat, like you can just sense the energy when you look at the card of all of that just opening up. And this card speaks about opening up to your divine self, to your divine journey, to your authenticity and your path. And that when you truly open up to allow the divine to bring in all of that knowledge to you, and you open up to who you truly are, you become a very powerful healer. So one thing that I'm being guided to say is that the message I'm getting is that this card really does right now represent represent the Divine Masculine is really going through right now with the past retrograde. We just finished in Venus with Mercury in retrograde. The divine, God, source, universe, whatever you call the higher power, whatever it is to you, is really assisting, and all of the high beings, all of the ascended masters, and even your ancestors. And I mentioned that that comes through like every time I do a reading lately about ancestors, and I see it on other channels too. But even those in the spirit world, because the veil is so thin right now, because we're increasing the density and the vibration of the planet. And so the veil is so thin right now too, because of the vibration for our ancestors and those who have passed over in the spirit form to assist us. And all of that assistance is really helping the Divine Masculine, especially in the collective, to open up. When I look at this, that's what I see. And I hear waking up. I hear the words waking up. And I'll just tell you, that really resonates with me. And I know this is what this is about for a lot of people that are watching this, just by the number on the card. Because the number on the card is very specific to me in my journey also. So yes, okay, that's all that's coming through with that card. The next card that came out, I used the Syrian Starseed Tarot by Patricia Corey and Alyssa Bartha, I believe is how you said that. I was drawn to the Syrian Starseed Tarot deck a couple of, maybe like 6 months ago, when I really started to learn about starseeds and my starseed roots and connections, and how the starseeds play in to the divinity and spirituality on the planet. So anyway, I asked for a message from that deck, and the Two of Chalices came out. So that's the same as the Two of Cups. I don't really think that I need to say very much. You can just look at the card and see what it's about. I mean, it's union, it's physical union, it's two people truly opening themselves up to love, to partnership, to really committing to one another. And if you see this, how they're kind of enclosed in their own space, yet they're open to the rest of the world. And when I look at this, I see a couple that is very much spiritually connected and also has a lot of gifts to give to the world. So a lot of you that are watching Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine that are drawn to my videos are really meant to do something together. Mission form, something, some path. So not only, oh, and there's a butterfly. I just saw the blue butterfly on this. I don't know if you can see it, but it's right there. And butterflies are very significant to me. And I have a blue butterfly hanging by my door that looks just like the one on this card. So this is really beautiful. Yeah, and when I look at this card, I see these two pillars coming down, and I see the two glasses side by side, the 11. It reminds me of the 11. Anyway, this card very much to me speaks about union, and then I know that probably a lot of you out there connected to me who watch these videos are also star seeds, and so you're really waking up to your path and what you came to do here with your divine one, your beloved. Sometimes I say beloved, sometimes I say divine counterpart. But I've been watching Spirit Talks, and I love, she refers to the masculine when she talks about them. She says you're a divine one. And I love that so much, because I think that if we are in a space, I'm guided to say this about this Two of Chalices, if we are in a space where we acknowledge the divinity of our counterpart, where we are not focused on the negative or the behaviors that or the things that they do that we don't want. And by the way, they only do those things because they're dealing with their own fear, and they're dealing with their own demons, so to speak, that they're trying to clear and process. And you know, a lot of that is what that's about. When you get past the, when one counterpart has done, you know, the work and gotten past the mirroring, because a lot of things are mirroring. I mean, our divine one is our most divine mirror. I mean, they are our reflection. They are us in another time and space. And so once you get past that, you know, they also, when they have all of these fears and things, especially the masculine, really has a lot, you know, our divine masculines are very highly evolved souls. And so they came here, and I have chills as I'm telling you this, they came here carrying a lot of heavy, just baggage, for lack of a better word. They came here with a lot of stuff that they have to clear, and try to see them as the divine spiritual being, the divine human being that they are here having a spiritual experience and learning and growing as a soul, instead of being in that place of getting angry and talking about what they're doing that you don't really want, because then you just manifest more of that. And it also sends them you know, negative vibes and energy, and it doesn't support them. So I think it's really important to see see your sacred partner, whether you're together or you're not, or in touch or you're not, or whatever is going on, see them as the divine one. They are divine, and they are your mirror. And you know what? If you look at this closely too, I can almost see these two people mirroring one another too. I mean, this is just a really beautiful union card. I'm blown away by it. So I just, I'm being guided to remind you, especially the divine feminine who are watching, please stay in that space of enjoying the divinity, seeing your counterpart as the divine one that they are, knowing and acknowledging that they have struggles and that they are working really, really, really hard. And I have seen divine masculine come a long, long way from where they started. And I'm not saying, again, as I've said in past videos, I'm not saying you have to tolerate if your divine other is mistreating you, or doing things that don't honor you. Absolutely, put up boundaries, put your foot down, say that's not okay and that doesn't work for me, and do what you need to do, but don't view them as, don't focus on all their negative behavior. Just to see them as a divine person, and they're struggling and they're trying to reach, their healing. They're healing. So see them as the divine soul that's healing. And then the Archangel Michael card came out of the Energy Oracle deck. I think it's the Energy Oracle by Sandra Ann Taylor. And this is the first chakra. This is the root. So she numbers these cards, and that's a 3 and a 5 plus 5, 3 plus 5, which is an 8. Which I really like that because that's the infinity symbol. I don't know why I'm drawn to say that, but this is about the first chakra, the root chakra, and security and bringing things into the physical world. So I really feel like right now in these energies, that's what we're doing. We're manifesting our infinite timelines, and we're clearing away what no longer serves us. And what no longer serves us are these attachments to ego. Look, see how she's chained? You can see she's chained to that post and she's holding a mask. But you see, it's like she's taken the mask off. So when I picture this, I picture that before she was chained with both hands, she's breaking away from the chains, the person in this card, and taking the mask off. And that's what's happening here in the collective, especially with the divine masculine. I'm drawn to this. The divine masculine is really starting to open up to who they really are. They're really breaking away from the old patterns. This is about breaking away from ego and from old patterns and attachments, and taking off the mask, and stop not trying to be who they think people want to see or who they think they should be, but being who they really are. And when I started doing this reading, I was not drawn to pull out the Wisdom of the Oracle deck, but right now they're telling me to go to the Wisdom of the Oracle deck, and there's a message. So I'm gonna see what that is. Flexible. Oh, interesting. Okay, so the card that came out is Flexible, number 19, and Treasure Island, number 9. So when I see the Flexible card, I think about, I'm going to move these back so I can put this up here. I think about really learning to see things from all sides, and I'm getting the message that this goes with what I was talking about the way that we see and talk about our divine masculine, and being in that state of being able to see all sides and being able to be flexible about our views is will really allow these unions to manifest. And Treasure Island is just all about beautiful treasures and love. There's hearts. There's a man's face in there. It's just a great all-around card to get. It's treasure. It's beautiful life. It's everything you wanted. It's everything you've asked for and manifesting it. And this being flexible is important to do that. And I'm guided to read the Oracle book too and see what this flexible card says. Open-mindedness, being adaptable without compromising what's most important. And the relationship message says, in every relationship, it's important to be open to new experiences and learning new things. Letting go of rigidity is what's required right now. You don't always have to be right all the time, do you? It's okay to come to a happy compromise. You can still get your needs met. It's a beautiful day when you meet halfway. This also talks about releasing your old ideas about a partner. And to be flexible, and you'll be happy you made that choice. So I'm getting the message that this strongly means really releasing the old ideas. Like I said, release the ideas of what you think that your divine one should and shouldn't be doing, and just don't be so hard on them. And also another meaning in the relationship part of the book talks about meeting someone else and being open to, they may not be your normal type, but being open to them being a partner. Like, don't shut people out. Don't shut someone out because they're not your usual type. And that includes if we're talking about your divine masculine you've already met, or maybe you haven't met them. I mean, however that resonates for you. Okay, any other messages, Spirit, for... Sorry, they're telling me to use my tarot cards, and my tarot cards are not sitting right here where I'm sitting, so I'm gonna have to go get them. Hold on a second. Oh, also another message they're telling me is be flexible. This flexible is being flexible or being open-minded. Don't have a rigid mindset about how you and your divine counterpart are supposed to come together, or how union's supposed to happen, or how your mission's supposed to happen, or how whatever you're doing is supposed to unfold. It just kind of flow with whatever happens. Just don't be attached to stories. That's the words I'm hearing. Don't be attached to stories and to the way you think it's going to unfold, because I can guarantee you it's probably going to unfold very differently than the way that you are thinking. You know, don't try to be rigid in the way you're thinking or make something happen that way, the way that you think it should. I worked with this healer in Sedona. His name was Ty. He was amazingly just straight up, just say it how it is. So I apologize for the language. But anyway, I did a session with him, which he calls no bullshit healing. And it really was no bullshit, which I love it, because I love people who are just straightforward. And one of the things he said to me in the session, and I remember he said, when you when you try to dictate the outcome of something, or how something's going to come about, how it's going to unfold, in your mind, you kind of go tell the universe to go fuck itself, is the way he put it. Pardon the language if that offends anyone, but he said, you know, you kind of tell the universe that, because, you know, his point was, it's really better when you're manifesting. Yeah, you manifest and you have an idea, you put out what you want, but, you know, leave the doors open to how it gets there. Okay, leave all the possibilities open, because it may come in a way that you could have never imagined it. I mean, the universe can do I've seen in my journey, especially in the last month and two, I'm blown away by the things that have unfolded the way that they have, that I just thought that it was a terrible way for them to unfold, or I just thought something awful was happening. And the universe was you know, God, whoever, whatever you want to call it, the divine knew exactly, you know, my higher self and my soul, like, knew exactly what was happening. They knew exactly what was needed to make something shift. So, and just remember that you don't stay attached to how things have just got to unfold, because it can unfold better than you could ever imagine. And especially being guided to tell you that with that sitting on top of the Two of Chalices. Okay. And then the two cards that just came out that I was finally guided to, I just been sitting here talking, shuffling, but spirit and messages, what is it you want to give us? So the night, so we have the, okay, I'm going to move these up here now. Okay, so we have, let me move that to, we have the Knight of Cups and the Hanged Man. So right now, what I'm really getting is a lot of your divine counterparts going to be coming in, want to be coming in, thinking about coming in, going to be coming in, or there's going to be some other way that love comes to you. This divine love, it could be in the form of something big happening with your mission. For a lot of this I'm seeing, because I'm guided to the horse. The horses are so important on my journey. Oh my goodness. And that reminds me, I have to share in the comments, in the below, I'm going to share a message from one of the readers that I watch on YouTube. I don't watch very many, but her post that she posted about spirit and the song I'll Always Return to You, that's playing in my head, and it was just amazing. And I'm going to post that below. But anyway, sorry, sidetracked. So the Hanging Man. So in a space right now, and I get this for all of us, feminine and masculines, we're in a space where it feels like kind of like a void. It feels like kind of like a hole, like we're just kind of hanging there, suspended. Okay, so this is so, this is going to continue through the Mercury retrograde, so that we can, get a clear view, so that we can just kind of be still and let the messages from the divine come in, and so that we can know what we're supposed to do to go forward. Okay, very important. Like, if you feel like just hanging out and doing close to nothing, you should probably go ahead and do that. And then we have the Knight of Swords and the Page of Swords. This, to me, very clearly, when I saw these, I heard the words a message. So someone's coming forward with a message. Quickly. Very quickly. Could be for some of you, someone coming forward with a message. Okay, can I get a clarifier on, can I get a clarifier? That's not even gonna ask the question. Can I get a clarifier on this Page of Swords and Knight of Swords? What's going on here? I don't usually do readings like this. This is weird, but I don't know. It's what I'm being led to do, so. Page of Swords and Knight of Swords. So, if you get a message or something comes through or something seemingly has happened in the past or comes through that may seem like it shakes you up, it's the Tower. just know that all of these shakeups, because they've happened for me in this energy, believe me, have been to start a new beginning, give you balance. There's the Temperance card, and lead to the Ten of Cups, which is the ultimate happiness. So keep that in mind. Your spirit saying things that shake you up. And on the bottom of the deck, there's the Ace of Cups, divine love. So whatever has happened, whatever happens, whatever goes on this week, stay balanced, stay grounded. I'm hearing, I see that with the Temperance card. Stay balanced, stay grounded, connected to the divine, and just know that you're headed towards the start. You're headed towards this. This is what's coming. This is what's unfolding. Okay? And I keep hearing them say, like, don't be attached to the way that unfolds. Anyway, as I've said before, I don't usually do readings like that, and I don't like telling people this is going to happen or that is going to happen. Because honestly, I think that we can manifest and co-create our own experience. So more so, this is just to make you aware of the possibility, or in the past, if these types of things have happened, to know that they're for the good outcome, or to make you aware of the possibility that, you know, this energy is here, but you can be aware of it and change it. If it's something, you know, that you feel is upsetting to you, or going to be upsetting to you, or whatever. I don't know. Hopefully all of that makes sense to whoever's watching, and you can use your own discernment on how it applies to you. I feel like this is past energy, but because I very much in my own journey feel a lot of stability right now. Stability within myself and within my divine one too. Just tap into the energy and feel a lot of stability. Okay, so that's it. That's all that's coming through. I'm going to post the reading, and then I'm going to post an infinity healing. I think in the last video when I talked about it, I said I was going to do the readings and then do infinity healing to assist us with whatever showed up, and put those on my website. And I said $3.33, but I'm going to do them. They're going to be $2.22. So I'll put the link below when I put up the readings. You can go over and purchase the healings. You know, after this, I'm just going to sit down and tap in and see what will assist everyone most in the path and the messages, and how I can help you flow through that with some infinity healing. So kind of like your own personal, little mini personal infinity healing session. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Please like and share the video if you feel called to. If you haven't already done so, subscribe to my channel. And also, if my work resonates with you, hop on over to the sacredmirror.net and become a subscriber there. I'll put the link below. And I'll also put the link below to book a private session with me, and also to where you can find the background music that I play in the background, because I really love the music that I play in the background. It's very spiritual, and it helps me feel very connected. So hopefully some of you will feel that way about it too, or if you like it, you can check it out. All right, that's about it. So thank you everybody for watching. Have a beautiful, beautiful week. Okay, namaste.